What nuts are bad for seniors? Today, I'm going to talk about the top 4 nuts that seniors should avoid for better well-being. But before we continue, if you are new here, please subscribe. And if you enjoy the video, please click the like button below the video. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Raw or dry roasted nuts. People usually enjoy eating nuts in their raw or dry roasted form as snacks because they are delicious and nutritious. However, when it comes to older adults, things change a little bit. According to a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, eating raw or dry roasted nuts can be harmful to the health of people over 65 years old. The researchers discovered that consuming a lot of raw or dry roasted nuts can raise the risk of developing chronic diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. The reason for this is that the way these nuts are processed, either by drying or roasting them without oil, can raise the amount of harmful compounds known as advanced glycation end products or AGEs, which can cause inflammation and harm your body's cells and tissues. This means that seniors who eat a lot of raw or dry roasted nuts may have a higher chance of developing age-related diseases. So if you are a senior citizen or you are taking care of one, it is best to avoid raw or dry roasted nuts and choose other healthier options instead. But don't worry, I will tell you which ones later in the video. Number 2. Macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are a popular snack food all over the world. They are often eaten as a tasty addition to salads or used in desserts like ice cream and chocolate. However, despite their delicious taste and health benefits, there are some groups of people who should be cautious when consuming macadamia nuts, and seniors are one of them. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that eating too many macadamia nuts can increase the levels of certain compounds in the blood, which can lead to inflammation and an increased risk of chronic diseases. Also, macadamia nuts contain a high amount of saturated fat, which can raise bad cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart disease. In addition, these nuts are high in calories, and overeating them can lead to weight gain and obesity, which are common problems among older adults. And did you know that macadamia nuts are also difficult to digest? This is due to their tough outer shell, which can make it hard for the body to break down and absorb the nutrients inside. So if you are a senior citizen or you are taking care of one, it is important to limit the intake of macadamia nuts to avoid potential health risks. Instead, you can opt for other nuts and seeds that are easier to digest and have a lower risk of causing inflammation, such as almonds, walnuts, or sunflower seeds. Number 3. Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are indeed a superfood and offer many health benefits for people of all ages. However, like any other food, they should be consumed in moderation, especially for seniors. One of the reasons is that Brazil nuts are high in vitamin A, and too much vitamin A can be harmful to older adults. According to a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, seniors who consume high amounts of preformed vitamin A, which is found in Brazil nuts, may have a higher risk of developing osteoporosis and fractures. This is because high doses of vitamin A can interfere with the body's ability to absorb calcium and other essential nutrients for bone health. Additionally, Brazil nuts contain oxalates, which can bind to calcium and prevent its absorption, leading to weak bones and an increased risk of fractures. Another reason why seniors should be careful with Brazil nuts is their high fat content. While healthy fats are essential for the body, consuming too much fat, especially from a single source, can lead to weight gain and obesity. Weight gain in older adults can cause mobility issues, making it difficult for them to move around easily. Furthermore, overweight seniors are at a higher risk of developing other health problems such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. It is recommended that older adults consume a balanced diet with a variety of foods from all food groups to ensure that they are getting the necessary nutrients while avoiding excessive amounts of any particular nutrient. Consuming too much of a good thing can still be harmful to your health. So don't forget to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian before adding Brazil nuts to your diet. Number 4. Candied nuts and sugar-coated nuts. For those who do not know, candied nuts are nuts that have been coated with sugar or honey and then fried until crispy. They are often sold as a snack food and are popular during holidays like Christmas. However, for seniors, candied nuts and sugar-coated nuts can be a dangerous treat. The main reason for this is that these nuts are loaded with added sugars. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, consuming too much sugar can increase the risk of developing chronic conditions such as type 2 diabetes and heart disease. This is because the added sugar in candied nuts does not have any nutritional value and only contributes to weight gain and inflammation in the body. As we all know, inflammation is a major factor in the development of many chronic diseases. Another concern with candied nuts is their high-calorie content. These nuts are typically deep-fried in oil and coated in sugar, which makes them very calorically dense. Overeating candied nuts can lead to weight gain and obesity, which are common problems among older adults. Weight gain can also cause mobility issues, making it harder for seniors to move around easily. Furthermore, candied nuts are not very filling, so it is easy to consume a large amount of them in one sitting. This can lead to overeating and weight gain. So if you are a senior citizen or you are taking care of one, it is best to avoid candied nuts and sugar-coated nuts altogether. Instead, you can opt for plain nuts that are not coated in sugar or honey and are not deep-fried. While nuts are generally a healthy and nutritious snack option for most people, it is important to be aware of the potential risks associated with certain types of nuts, especially for older adults. Raw or dry roasted nuts, macadamia nuts, Brazil nuts, and candied nuts can cause inflammation and increase the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. It is always recommended to consume nuts in moderation and choose healthier options. If you are looking for a healthy alternative to the nuts mentioned above, you can consider snacking on almonds, walnuts, or sunflower seeds. These nuts are easier to digest and have a lower risk of causing inflammation. Remember, a balanced diet and active lifestyle are crucial for maintaining good health and preventing chronic diseases. Thank you for watching today's video. Please subscribe and like the video. See you in the next.